All right, we're going to move into what I call the pendulum drill. We've already gone through a couple wrist snaps to feel the ball rolling off of our fingertips and how it relates to other sports. And now what we're going to do is not only work on the wrist snap and where it occurs, but get that pitcher to really have a nice, loose, and relaxed arm. We call it ragdoll. You'll hear it sound like a rubber band or a whip, but the nice, loose, and relaxed arm. And all I do is have them stand in that power line. And you don't have to have them necessarily actually how they'd have to be if they were driving out as far as they were, but you can. But I try to make their entire body as relaxed as possible, and I just get them to get the correct grip and drop the ball right in front of their body here and just start swinging their arms so that they can feel it. Now, the correct release point is going to be from here to here and there, and it's not necessarily at one point. I necessarily don't teach stopping and flipping up, but right here in this period is where we're going to release that ball and where that wrist snap should occur. So they just start rocking their arm, and every time they pass by that release point right in there, I want them practicing flipping their wrist, and you can get it to where they're not even letting go of the ball, and as they get more and more relaxed, get it to go higher and higher. And then as they get real comfortable with that and you're comfortable with where their release point is, put a catcher about 20-25 feet away from them and actually have them start throwing the ball so you can watch the ball roll off their fingertips. You can put all these drills in that wrist snap together and you can start watching spins end over end as they're doing that. You can watch the arm get nice and loose and relaxed and all through here. You'll hear a lot of coaches talk about hitting the hip or brushing by the hip. I really don't try to make too much emphasis on that because that really should happen naturally if they've got that arm drive coming right down back through that big full circle, which we'll get into in arm circles. So once again, it's just like a pendulum. It's nice and loose and relaxed. A great thing to do for a girl that's trying to force it through here is have her give you her entire arm and hold it back up here and just make her give it to you. You might have to tell her to do it 4 or 5 times before she completely lets go of it, and then take her arm and throw it forward, and it will naturally happen and her wrist snap will start to come up. And as she works on the quick wrist snap, it'll get quicker and quicker and quicker, and that'll finish all the way through that pendulum drill.